Gongsun Shui is a native of the state of Jin during the spring and autumn period, and a servant of Xiao Dun and Xiao Shuo. His birth and death dates are unknown, and his main activities took place during the reign of Duke Jing of Jin. After the death of Duke Sheng of Jin, Xiao Dun planned to install Prince Yong as the new ruler. While Hushija planned to install Prince La, he also brought Prince La back from the state of Chen and attempted to compete with Xiao Dun for power. Xiao Dun dispatched Gongsun, Shui, and others to assassinate Prince La, and Hushija was eventually forced to flee. In the third year of Duke Jing's reign, 597 BC, Gongsun Shui and Cheng Ying conspired to hide the orphaned Prince Jiao Wu and sacrificed their own lives. During the reign of Duke Ling of Jin, military commander Tuong Jia and statesman Zhao Dun had a conflict, and Tuong Jia framed Zhao Dun, resulting in the execution of Zhao Dun's entire family of over 300 people, with only his son, Prince Zhao Shuo, and his daughter surviving. Later, Tuong Jia falsely claimed to be acting on the orders of Duke Ling and forced Zhao Shuo to commit suicide, while the princess was imprisoned in her palace and gave birth to a son who was entrusted to Gongsun Shui, who then committed suicide. Gongsun Shui placed the baby in a medicine chest and entrusted the guarding general, who sympathized with the Zhao family and released Gongsun Shui and the orphaned prince. Tuong Jia later ordered Gongsun Shui to commit suicide after he accused him of hiding the Zhao orphans. Gongsun Shui placed the baby in a medicine chest and entrusted the guarding general, who sympathized with the Zhao family and released Gongsun Shui and the orphaned prince, Tuong Jia. Later falsely claimed to be acting on the orders of Duke Ling and forced Zhao Shuo to commit suicide, while the princess was imprisoned in her palace and gave birth to a son who was entrusted to Gongsun Shui, who then committed suicide. Gongsun Shui took the baby to visit his old friend, Cheng Ying. At that time, Tuong Jia was eager to eliminate all potential threats and falsely claimed to be acting on the orders of Duke Ling, ordering the execution of all infants under the age of 6 months in the country. After discussing with Cheng Ying, Gongsun Shui decided to sacrifice his own son to preserve the Xiao family's bloodline. Later, Cheng Ying reported to Tuong Jia that Gongsun Shui was hiding the Xiao orphans, and Tuong Jia believed it and ordered the search for the babies, throwing them to the ground and stabbing them several times. Seeing his own son die tragically, Cheng Ying remained silent in pain. Gongsun Shui cursed Tuong Jia and then committed suicide. After settling his own affairs, Tuong Jia took Cheng Ying as his servant and treated his son, Cheng Bo, who was actually the Xiao orphan, as his adopted son. 15 years later, the Xiao orphans grew up and learned the truth. They were filled with grief and determination to seek revenge. By then, Duke Ling had died and Duke Dao was in power. The Zhao orphans reported Tuong Jia's tyranny and cruelty to Duke Dao, who ordered his arrest and execution. The Zhao family's long-standing grudge was finally avenged, and the Zhao orphans regained their original surname and were renamed Zhao Wu. The deeds of Cheng Ying and Gongsun Shui have been widely praised throughout history and have been adapted into dramas, appearing on stage, and even spreading abroad. Their loyalty and righteousness have become a highly representative story, carrying profound historical and cultural connotations and remaining in people's hearts.